the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Giants.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Play action. Now McCarthy.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. And here's Ryan Wright now.
He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
This defense for the Vikings, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
That's complete. It's Nabers.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
5 yards from the end zone, first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Go, Cowboys! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And it's straight. It's Pacheco.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Dart will throw it on 3rd and goal.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see run, probably pass to both in the arsenal.
Here's Dart.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
70 Lions.
Throwing is McCarthy. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now McCarthy.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Rondale Moore.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
An extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Giants nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw now, Dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 80, Buffalo 18. Riggs.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Warriors 17. Check. 18, Pioneer. Go.
From the gun, Dart.
And that'll be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
Head to 60. Head Mustang 19.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That burst good for 20 and a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf. Check smash. Steady.
Now loose football. The ball comes out. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Traveler.
They'll go with the keeper. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Dart to throw on 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running right, Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Here's Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
17 Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go now. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Dart.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Johnson.
This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll shift things around.
18-yard line.
Panther 11.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Check smash.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
60 Maverick.
Throwing, Dart, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Here's McCarthy.
Steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Jones diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
That's the score. Vikings 14, Giants 0.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. Beautiful fade.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing his dart. Out to his left. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his now with a third down situation. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Dart. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that will get a right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. on play action. Here's Dart. Got him in. Here it's Bryant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Play fake, and here's Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Bronco 80, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw is Dart. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 54 yards. And the Giants get a bit closer. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yes, the game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he's struggling, especially that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Forced out to his left. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll have have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 7. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. McCarthy going to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Rondale Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after here coming up.
For the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Giants 7.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They were bouncing their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Now Dart. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Out one side here to Bryant. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Giants. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Handoff now for Pacheco. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Giants. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
To throw now, Dart. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is McCarthy. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. There's a short one by Johnson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a New York Giant.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Keanu Benton on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Vikings' 22-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Get up. Viking 18.
Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Go street. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Jones. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Set. 60. Go.
Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass. And he'll get him. Touchdown, Minnesota. Rondale Moore. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple.
2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
They go play action with Dart. That's caught downfield by Neighbors.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
For a New York Giants. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Dart.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Dart.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Now McCarthy.
This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
Here's McCarthy. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Aaron Jones
with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Vikings are closing in on a 9th victory.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's good.
Now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Dart. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
60 Maverick.
Throwing, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. From Viking territory now, they'll come on 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. And that got be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready. 18, Rattler. Ready. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Street.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
19 tight. Buffalo 18. Rig alert. Let's go.
To throw is Dart. One tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Let's go. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead's down to 24. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Waddle on the jet sweep. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Buying time to his left.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Abdul Carter in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
And Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
To the air with McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life, went my way. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you